Who's here on Jerry Castillo? Hello. Hello. So you have a violation report.
Yes, Your Honor, but I believe it was his understanding that the protective order that we're talking about that expired on the 17th of November. And I don't know if the offense was on the 17th day of November, but it's very close. He believed that it had been expired. And the reasons for the protective order, there's been no assaults or threats that he's been criminally charged with respect to the complaining witness. So there's just a protective order out there that he's violated, and I believe he violated it on the expiration date. He was trying to see his kids. And so he knows now that he needs to have his mom or somebody make those arrangements.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
He's gonna sit over in the box, states you need to contact the complainant, see if the complainant is available by Zoom, so we can figure out what's going on here.
All right, Judge, and I want to ask you, may I be excused just to make announcements?
Yes,
In County Court 11 and 5?
yes,
I'll be back.
yes, okay,
All right,
yes, Deputy Laura, he needs to go in the box.
I will. Maybe you're not.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you.
So what is the clarification?
Judge, I believe that he was confused, or he was saying he was confused about the protective order. And what it actually is there was a violation of the protective order back in January or February. And when he got released on that case, he had a no contact order as a condition of bond. So the protective order did expire, but it was a repeat violation of the bond condition that he then violated in November.
I believe that's correct. I think that he thought that protective order expired so that he could go pick up his kids and make arrangements. But he knows he can't do that now, Judge, and he doesn't want to violate the bond. He just wanted to see his children, and he'll get his mom to arrange the patients.
Are you in contact with the complainant on this? Have you been in contact with her?
No, ma'am.
Do you have her number?
No, ma'am.
Then so you just showing up at her house for a visitation?
I haven't seen.
No. I'm talking about this violation that occurred, this violation report.
Yes, ma'am.
So your attorney is telling me that you went over there to see your children.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you have her number.
Yeah.
I did not go to her place of residence. And that's the report.
We have been in touch previously with the complainant, and it is phone calls, just excessive numbers of.
I've never gone to her place of residence.
All right, so you have her phone number. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Well, yes, I do.
All right. So do you have the phone number that he has, State?
I can cross check that.
All right.
Sorry, I'm
All
sorry,
right,
Judge.
give your attorney the phone number so we can see if we can get in touch with the complainant.
Can I just talk to you, Judge?
Sure. All right, and state in defense, just so you know, what I'm thinking about doing is doing a GPS. So, but I just want her to be aware so I can figure out what's going on here.
And Judge, we do believe they're the same phone numbers. You don't have his phone on him, so he's not sure. The last number is different,
Okay.
but it's the same number.
Okay.
And he doesn't have he needs his cell phone to see them.
Okay. All right, so State, what do you want to do with this violation?
Judge, we would ask for that GPS.
I'm on GPS already.
Yeah, he's on one. He doesn't go over there.
That's why I'm
That's a
not
problem.
allowed to go.
Here's the thing. I don't know what you fail to understand. And I understand maybe there's some confusion. Maybe people think, oh, there's no longer a protective order, therefore I can call. But even if there's no protective order, you can call. Nobody wants you to call them 10, 12 times. Guess what my motto is? My motto is if you call once, okay. Twice, okay. And there's no response. The third time you begging. Stop begging And I can tell you right now, in this court, as far as you should be concerned, even if she wants to be with you, I'm not allowing it. So you are not to call her. You are not to contact her. You are not to go to her house. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes when conditions are done, sometimes it's punishment, right? Sometimes it's rehabilitation, but I see I'm gonna have to punish you a little bit. So what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna be on full house arrest. Yeah, he's gonna have to let them know. You're gonna be on full house arrest for a month. So if you end up losing your job, that's all on you because you were not supposed to have contact with her. You were not supposed to be calling her. And it's clear in the court's orders that you are not supposed to be calling her. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
But his mom arranged the visitation, right?
Yeah, his mom can arrange visitation, but he's not allowed
Now,
to.
he didn't understand the difference between the bond and the protective order, Judge. That's really,
Okay.
he didn't want to violate it.
Okay, all right. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're gonna do full house arrest for 1 month. If there are any violations on that house arrest, what's gonna end up happening is we're not gonna have this conversation anymore. A warrant will be issued and we can address that from the Bear County Jail. Do you understand?
Of course. Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
I'm already used to it.
All right, is there anything else? And I'm sorry, have you conferred with the state on the underlying case?
See, that's it, Judge. There's no assault and there's no terroristic threat. There's no underlying case.
No, I mean, what he's charged with. The repeated bond of a protective order. I mean, the repeated violation of a court
I don't
order.
know, Judge. He has no fines with respect to this, offenses with respect to this defendant.
No, I mean, he's here for,
A repeated violation of protective order.
yes.
Okay, let me find out. Have you been charged with this?
This is my first one.
You want to confer with state? Do you have the file
They don't have the file.
on Jerry Castillo? Can you have that file brought down?
Before it, we believe it was recently indicted and we haven't been able to track down that physical file.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Jerry Castillo, I need a court date and let's just set this court date 1 month from now. And then
It's on
we'll
the
see.
16th, the court date.
Hmm?
The court date's on January 16th.
December.
What? Oh,
It's
December
This
16th.
month, yes.
Oh, it's December 16th?
Yes.
All right, let's set it from a month from now, so we'll remove that date. What date, Ms. Ferguson? All right, so we're gonna come back on January 19th. If all is well, I'll take you off the full house arrest, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, don't call her anymore.
Will that, when I get removed from that house arrest, will I also be removed from this violation?
We do everything in steps. Let's cross one bridge. First thing we're gonna do is the full GPS.
Okay.
So if they're in violations, you're gonna still be on full arrest. You understand?
Mhm.
All right.
Now, will I keep the same pretrial officer? as
Yes.
this? Okay,
And I think you could come to my office too if you have to.
okay,
Is that correct, Judge?
I'm sorry, what?
If he needs to come to my office for any reason?
Yes.
okay.
All you have to do is call them and let them know you're going to your attorney's office.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson will give you a reset form.
Thank you. Just, you know, you gotta sign this